Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another look at some great deals on instant gaming. So the sales are starting to wind down. I thought I'll mention a few games that are on sale, well, quite a few in this video. And a few things I want to mention before we get started. First up, if you like to use the 2-hour refund policy on Steam, then stick to Steam, because with these key seller sites, whether it's instant gaming or fanatical, humble, whatever, the moment they reveal the key to you, they cannot refund you. Okay, so if you prefer exercising the 2-hour refund option on Steam, then stick to Steam. Okay, next thing, there will be a big difference in some games. So for example, they could be $15 on Steam and here they're only $2. This is probably because of the humble bundles. A lot of humble bundles and other bundles as well, they have games bundled together for one cheap price, and when those bundles end, those extra keys are given to these people or something, and that is the reason why we see such a huge difference. So far nobody has had any issues. If you do have an issue, there will be a 24/7 support here, so make sure to use that option here. Okay, now before we begin, another thing, the monthly giveaway that Instant Gaming does for my subscribers is going to end in 3 days. So every month they do a giveaway, they pick a random person, and the winner can choose anything that is available on the Instant Gaming website as their gift. So great, giveaway here, and so you can take part in this. All you have to do is click on participate, first link in the description. All right, now let's move on to the games. Now I'll only cover the dollar prices because that's what the prices here are, and I'll mention the Steam prices also in dollars so that you can do a direct comparison and see if it's worth it or not. For the more expensive stuff, if you have a good regional price in your region, then Steam should be cheaper. For the cheaper games, this will still be cheaper. Okay, also some countries may have a small extra VAT or something added to the transaction. Not a lot, but keep that in mind. All right, so finally let's get started. First up, we have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The latest game seems to be doing well, has decent reviews. On Steam, this is a $70 game, $69.99, so don't worry about the 73 here. It's actually $69.99. It's still cheaper here, $55.25. Now if you are interested, you can save $15 here roughly, but I would recommend waiting a little bit, 6 months or something, before checking this out, because then we should start seeing some sales. But if you really wanted it right now, you can save 15 here. Next is Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition. So this is the only GOG deal here. Now this bundle here, the Ultimate Edition, which includes the main game and Phantom Liberty, this on GOG is $46.39 for the whole thing. Here you can get it for $32.31, and again this is the GOG key, so you'll have to activate this on GOG. Next is Lies of P. By the way, I'll put all the links in the description. If there are too many links, check the first pinned comment. I'll cover them there. Okay, next is Lies of P. This is a Souls-like game from Korea. Seems to be doing well, has great reviews. On Steam, this is $36, $35.99. Over here, it is $24.27 on Instant Game. Next, we have Remnant 2, the Ultimate Edition. Now, Remnant 2 has two versions, Standard and Ultimate. The Standard version on Steam is $25. Over here, it is, oh, they don't have the Standard. Okay, Remnant 2 Ultimate version is $35 on Steam. Over here, it is $24.23. Still about $10, $11 difference. Next is Sea of Stars, another popular indie game. I saw great reviews for this one. This is $25 on Steam, $24.49 actually. Over here it is $14.76. Next is Neo 2 Complete Edition. So Neo games got a huge regional price increase a couple of years ago and kind of made it not worth it. And also they don't seem to be doing great sales. At the moment on Steam, this is $27.49. Over here this is $13.97, and this is the complete version. Next we have Resident Evil Village. So the Village base game is $11.06 over here and $16.32 for the Gold Edition. On Steam, the base version is 16, which is 11 here, and Gold Edition is 20, which is 16 here. $16.32. Next we have A Plague Tale Requiem. So this is a good deal here. This is $20 on Steam, $19.99, and over here it is $6.82. So big saving here. Next we have High on Life, another one with a good saving. This is $23.99 on Steam right now, on sale with a discount, and over here it is $6.52 only. Next we have Asterigos Curse of the Stars. This is a Souls-like with an ancient Egyptian Greek, not Egyptian, ancient Greek, ancient Roman setting. And this one on Steam is $13.99. Over here is $4.88. We are now in the under 5 category, so all the rest of it will be very cheap stuff. Next we have Scorn. So this is a scary horror game. Apparently not that scary, but I've seen the trailer and stuff, and this is nightmare fuel, at least for me. So this is on Steam for $9.99. Over here it is $4.65. Next is the Invincible. Now I have played this game. I did a review last year as well. A pretty interesting game, interesting story. You could say still a walking simulator style game, but overall was engaging. And this one is $19.49 on Steam. Over here it's only $4.44, and this is because it was in a humble bundle not too long ago. Next is Bloodstained: The Ritual of the Night. This is a game inspired by the old Castlevania Symphony of the Night game, so you can see the name is also similar. This has always been an expensive game. The retail price has never been good on this. On sale right now is $9.99 on Steam. Over here we have it for $4.36. Next is Hard Space Shipbreaker, another game I liked. These are one of those games simulating weird stuff. So you are in space, cutting apart big spaceships and recycling the junk and stuff. Over on Steam, this is lost it. $12.24 on Steam. Here it is $3.69. So another big saving. Next is Helldivers. Now, before anybody gets excited, this is the first Helldivers, not Helldivers 2. That is the one getting all the news and hype and drama and all. So I had a look. Apparently it's still a good game, very high reviews on Steam. It can also be played single player. It's a top-down shooter, and this one on Steam is $7.99, I believe. I think I put the wrong price here. $7.99 on Steam. Over here this is $3.51, and this is the digital deluxe edition. Next we have Dirt Rally. Now I've mentioned this here because Dirt Rally got delisted from Steam a while ago. If you still want a Steam key, they have some here, $3.17 for this one. And also we have Dirt Showdown. This is an even older game. I think got delisted somewhere in 2017, maybe 2016. I have this one. I have played this fun game. This is more of an arcade style game and really fun game. So this is $2.71 only. Next we have Steel Rising. So a Souls-like made by the people behind Greedfall, Spiders. And this one is $2.14 for the standard version and $7.16 for the Bastille edition, which is the upgraded version. On Steam, these two versions are $10 and $12. So yeah, big saving on the standard version at least. Next we have Tropico 5 Complete Collection, so all the DLCs and everything. Latest one is Tropico 6. This is just the previous one, and this is $19.59 for the complete version on Steam. Over here it's just over $2. Next is Jusant. So this was the most popular deal from the last sale, the autumn sale, and a lot of people picked this up. And on Steam, this has a new low on Steam, but it is still $12.49. Over here it's only $2.07. Next is The Ascent, another game that sold well last time. This one is $7.49 for the base version, $13.96 for the complete version, the Cyber Edition. Over here, this is $173. The Cyber Edition is $265. Again, on Steam, the Cyber Edition is $13.96, so I would recommend getting the Cyber Edition. Next up is Shadows Awakening. So this is a little ARPG style game that I played a few years ago, and I really liked it. The graphics were good, story was interesting, the gameplay had like 3 different characters that you can switch between, and well, you had to pick one at the start. And this one on Steam is $7.49. Over here, this is $1.70. This used to be frequently in a Fanatical bundle. I haven't seen one recently, but it used to be in Fanatical quite regularly. Next, I have some interesting games, and well under $2 on Steam. They're still expensive. Next, we have Moonstone Island. So this is a life sim creature collecting style game with some cutesy graphics. So if you like these style of games, this is $160. Over here on Steam, this is $12.99, and it is on a sale as well. Observation. This is a sort of horror type game. Came out a few years ago, had a lot of great reviews, won some awards as well. Over here it is $140. On Steam, this is $624. Next we have Darksiders War Mastered Edition, hack and slash style game, first game in the series. It's a few years old now. It's $4.99 on Steam. Over here it is 136. Next is the Forgotten City. I have not forgotten them and their betrayal of increasing the regional price, but now you can get it for 135 on Instant Gaming. On Steam this is 624. Next is Proteus. So this is a FPS game in the old Doom style with a lot of customization. You can edit and make your own levels and things like that. On Steam this is $14.99. It is kind of fun. I did play this. And over here it is $1.30. Next is Industria, so another FPS game with more realistic graphics. This is inspired by Half-Life and stuff like that. There's a sequel coming out. Again, I've completed and played the whole thing. I keep mentioning this as well, probably the only person who does. And this is $1.06 over here. On Steam this is $5, $4.99. Next is the Lamplighters League. Now this is a game that came out not too long ago, and I never quite understood what this was. I always kept confusing it with other things. This is apparently a single player, I'm struggling to explain it now. Turn-based strategy, story-driven game. I always thought this was like a multiplayer game or something like that. Anyway, this game is quite expensive on Steam, $24.99 right now on sale. Over here it's only $1.04. Next we have Inculinati, so another turn-based style game with the sort of medieval style of graphics, as you can see here. And this is $9.99 on Steam. Over here $1.04. Next up is Lost Eidolons, another turn-based style tactics game. Again, very expensive. I think a Korean made game. Graphics look pretty good here. And this is $19.24 on Steam. Over here it is $1.04. Next up is Symphony of War, another turn-based tactical style pixel art game. Very high reviews and something I've been interested in. This is $9.99 on Steam. Over here $1.04. And then finally something different I found. This is To the Rescue, a dog shelter simulator. So another game with the pixel art style graphics where you rescue dogs, and this is sort of the Stardew Valley type look, I suppose, and only $1.04 here. On Steam $9.99. Alright, that is a look at a lot of games. I think 33 in total. Like I said, links will be in the description. If I can't squeeze them in, I'll put them in the pinned comment. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and see you next time.